Okay. After the completion of my 5th project, I was fiddling with the idea which topic I should take up for my 6th project. And all of a sudden, it dawned to me, educators, the future builder. Now, they are those superior creatures of our society who suffer from a syndrome called IKEA. I know it all. And it reminds me of an interesting character from the movie Three Idiots. Any idea whom I'm talking about?
Chaturth.
Virus, yes. So you can very well understand that how today's educators are. And interestingly, if you enter their premises in order to get your ward's admission done, their accentuated language make you feel like a pauper and they themselves like a king or a queen. A very interesting thing I would like to share out here. The very reason for their being in this profession is that either they couldn't clear their pre-medical examinations or pre-engineering examination, or most of all, civil services examination. So, the people who couldn't make their own future are there to make the future of our children. Now, here quite a variety is available. Now, what kind of variety must be wondering? There are some whose sole purpose to enter into the school and colleges is to flaunt around in their latest outfits and just move here and there in their catwalks and see whether they are getting the compliments or not. And there are some who feel education is a serious thing. Clad in their khadi shirts, with a lot of oil in their hair, and spectacles. So now, that reminds me of an interesting character from the movie Mehuna. Sunil Shetty, remember? A lot of oil in his hair. And the third one, very lovable, are physical education teachers. And you know why they are teaching physical education in the school and colleges? Any wild guesses? They couldn't get selected either in the national team or international team. So they are there to make the future of our children in sports. And very interesting creatures are government teachers. The sole purpose with that they enter into the school is to finish off their house chores with the help of the students. Now listen, Reena, this assignment should be completed by tomorrow, as my child has to give it to on Monday. Yes, ma'am, as you see. Interesting. The style of teaching also vary from teacher to teacher. There are some, as they enter in the class, you're very sure now today even the interesting chapter will turn out to be mundane. With a stick in their hand, they are going to roam in the class and do it here and there on the bodies of the students. And there are some who play favorites. As soon as they enter in the class, they turn their back, start writing on the blackboard and call the name of their favorite students. And sometimes the student is not even present in the class. And the students will say, "Ma'am, Reena is absent today." "Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can also read out." Something as simple as that. And there are some who are so busy in finishing off their curriculum that they are never bothered whether the students are understanding anything or not. And one more variety is there. The style of teaching is there. They are so relaxed and chilled out. We'll finish off the curriculum. Don't you worry, I'm there. Just enjoy the classes. And you are very sure by the end of the session, your curriculum won't be complete. Now this style reminds me of an interesting incident of my life. I was in class 8 and my final examinations were going on. We were all sitting just scribbling. It was geography paper, and our invigilator was also a geography teacher. She was quite busy with tea in her hand and samosa in the other hand. She was just this, and we were like this. And all of a sudden, I felt something is wrong somewhere, and I saw Shannon was just cheating. And all of a sudden, ma'am looked at Shalinder, and I knew that something was about to happen. And ma'am said, "You moron, just wait for a minute, let me finish my samosa and the tea, and I will be there." What a surety of purpose she had! That the samosa and the tea was more important than the future of the child. My dear friends, let's keep this lighter side aside. Educators, the future builders, they have got a lot of responsibility in their hands. On one hand, the responsibility is to inculcate the values in the child. And on the other hand, they have to pace up with the changing environment, the modern technology. Now, it's her responsibility how to mingle both the things. How to see the genius in every child, because surely there is a genius in every child, because God never made junks. So, it's her responsibility to make her lessons interesting. It is her responsibility to make the child enjoy her lessons. And let education not be a serious business. Let education become fun. Let's be serious to make education fun. So every child look forward to move to the school with a broad smile on their faces. Let's try to make it this way. Thank you. And with this, I would like to add out here, if there would be any educator, I'm sorry, it was just a speech, and I myself fall into this category. So, jokes apart, thank you.
And it is something which is absolutely true, because when I was listening to her speech,